guys. How is everybody? Okay, hopefully, welcome to live chat. Welcome to live chat, it says. You know what that means. It means I'm trouble, right? How is everybody? Okay, lighting okay? We're all good. I need professional lighters. I need professional help in here. How is everybody? Okay, can't see any of your whatever stuff coming up. So I'm waiting. I am waiting. I'm trying to lower this so I'm not just like a talking head, but I think I'm gonna be a talking head. Okay, waiting to see the chat. It's not popping up. There you are. Oh, there you are. Slovenia. Okay, I hope I said that right. Hi, you guys. Hi. I'm laughing. It is hotter than shit. Hotter than shit. Virginia, PA, Louisiana, hotter than shit. Hot as hell. Oh my God. So I was at Hot Springs somewhere. I just saw Wisconsin, Arizona, Diane from Arizona. How sweet. Hi, Donna. Yeah, more Arizona. I love Arizona. I suspect it's on freaking heat, whatever, lockdown, Tennessee. Oh my God, Sweden. And I didn't see that. Yeah, let's see. Somebody's not feeling well, Pennsylvania. I have to learn how to shut the chat down slower. In 4 years, I've never done it because there's something wrong with me. I feel like I can't focus on it. So yeah, my post. Okay, is it just me? Because it could just be me. But Vermont, what the hell is going on? There's New Zealand, Michigan, Nebraska. Okay, New Mexico, what the actual freaking hell is going on? Like, what is wrong with these people? What is wrong with these people? They think Florida something. Florida meeting with you tomorrow. Oh, great. Cool. Okay, North Carolina, Maryland, Atlanta, Georgia. Okay, Northern Arizona. It's raining. Fantastic. North Carolina. Yeah, hotter than hell out here. I was at a baby shower yesterday for Allie and Andrew. Those are Keithy's friends, Keithy's good friends. And I don't think it could have been any hotter. I mean, unless it was hotter. We kept waiting for it to cool down. And oh my God, it was so hot. So yeah, that was something. Upstate New York, heat warning. I figured in Arizona. Yeah, thank you, Donna. Thank you for that. Hi, Mickey. I recognize the name. Sometimes I can see them. Thank you, Ashley. Hi, Ashley. It's hot, right, Ashley? Oh my God. Ashley was holding this cute little baby. I think her name was Sophia. I hope I have that right. Baby Sophia. So cute. I love baby Sophia. Is that her name, Ashley? I think it is. So cute. Baby Meadow came out for her first party with the other babies. She met like baby Tommy, and there was a baby named Sky. It's so ducking hot. They caught you, Ashley, on the fuck word. They look stuck a D. Yeah, baby Sophia's so cute. She would have had fun at the baby shower yesterday. Really, really, really cute babies. So baby Sky, baby Tommy, baby Meadow. And then there were other little kids running around, lovely little kids. So it was really fun. Yeah, it's super fun. And this is the pistachio opal. Isn't it beautiful? Look, y'all. Isn't that, so it was a baby fest at the baby shower. Yeah. So anyway, I thought I mentioned this and thanked the girl that sent it to me. She was so lovely, saying I couldn't get it anymore. And look, it's so beautiful. Look at it. This is a hard commodity. Like, it's bizarre. My suppliers used to get it years ago and then it just disappeared. Do you know why? Because this, I would love it on my ears. Not this big, but anyway, this is an invisible stone. So pistachio opal, actually invisible. So stick it in your knapsack, stick it in wherever, and people can't see you, in theory. Or you could throw it at their head, one or the other, and then they won't be able to see you. Yeah, it's pistachio. It's green opal, but pistachio opal. And I wear the blue opals in my ears. I saw another lady at the baby shower. She had all the blue, she had blue opals on the top here, like this, like where this is, but she had 3 holes there. So the piercers were at the party too, the tattooers. I saw this guy had a beautiful tattoo, like portraits. And I'm like, who did those? Because I'm so drawn to it. And of course, it was Ruger who did his. So I was like, oh my God, that guy is just fantastic. He is like, he's like Rembrandt on your body. Like, just, I mean, he's amazing. Anyway, just so amazing. Yeah, it was so Grace is guarded. Aw. Yeah, so it was, I don't even know who those 8 passenger people are. I don't pay attention. Like, if you're Mormon, you're in a, okay, shut up. I'm going to shut up. I can't understand why you would push Mormonism when you actually, like, I don't know. I know, tattoo therapy, right? Oh my God. Hi, Gypsy Girl. Yeah, and Karina, if Karina is on here, we got your care package, Karina. Just beautiful. Me, magic underpants. Yeah, I didn't have magic underpants, but yeah. Oh my goodness, the great grandbabies. It's so cute. Yeah. Yep, baby meadows. They're so cute. Johnny, Jason, Kenna came out. She didn't want to come out. She did want to come out, but she hasn't really been out since baby meadows. So it's 2 months and one. God is a relation. Obviously, it's not a religion. Man is a fucking religion. Man puts this stupid shit. What religion, out of disrespect for women, says have more than one wife so we can serve these fucking people? Said no one ever, okay? No God does that. Oh yeah, I'm doing a full sleeve and I'm going to put fuck you right here. And I'm going to also, I have so many things. Anyway, I've always wanted to put fuck you on my back. I know it's not nice. My mom passed. Oh, I'm sorry, John, that your mom passed. That's terrible. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. On 8/8, so she just passed. Like, what day is this? It's only been a month. It's very hard. Thank you for that. Oh, thank you. Thank you for that, Ashley. Thank you so much. I'm sorry, John, that your mom passed. That's hard. It's hard when somebody dies because it's like suddenly they're not here and they were here. Oh my goodness. Oh, Julie, your daughter was pregnant with twins but lost one. I'm so sorry. Middle finger tattoo. Sorry. Eh. Yeah, it's hard when anyone passes. It's extremely hard. I think when I know people who are kids whose parents pass, it's very, very hard for the little kids. But it's still hard when your mother passes. It's still hard, or your father, whatever. Parent is, wait, I got fucked. You got ducked? Sloan, she did it again. No, shut up. Are we talking about you know who, sissy? Is that who we're talking about, Ashley? No, 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 no. Okay, take no prisoners. You are not lost at 40. You are just 40. That's not being lost. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough no matter who you lose. Oh, shut up, Ashley. I mean, shut up. Like Ashley and I are talking like girlfriends now. Shut the front door. No. Oh my God. No. Oh, that's why you showed the picture of I'm like, oh my God. No. Oh, you know what? It's a retrograde and it was Venus retrograde. Oh, good. You found a safe place. I'm so glad. Oh my God. Ashley, you'll have to text me later. Well, after this phone is off of here. Okay, Ashley, absolutely. I have no idea what happened. Shit. I'm glad you're safe. I saw you clearing out and I thought, oh, she's moving somewhere. Oh, good. I'm glad you're safe. I know it's so, when she was 10. Yeah, I'm sorry, Ashley. Oh God, I don't even know what to say. Yeah, when your daughter's 10 and her father dies, that's a huge loss. That's an indescribable that most of us don't know. Friday was very angering energy. Yeah. Oh, Ashley. Yeah, call me tomorrow, Ashley. You know that. West Kelowna. Okay. I love you too. I'm glad you're safe. I thought you were just like moving somewhere where I didn't know. Because you're not going to print that on Instagram. Now, are you? Because no, the stalkers will come out. Yeah, it's terrible for your daughter being 10, losing her father. That's one extreme. It's extreme. And it's just, yeah, you know the stalkers, they will come. Uh, it's a New Stone song called Angry. Oh yeah, we're all angry. Yeah, Anne Heche, it's so weird. I totally switch. Wait, before I go off on another tangent. Look, y'all, I never showed you guys. Here's the shirt from the race last week. I'm still living on those memories. Can't really wear that color. But look, first time I ever got a small, and it's because there's bighorn sheep up there. So the ram is their symbol. Because it's Mount Baldy and the race is symboled by the ram. It is not a satanic symbol. It's just the ram. And it's in a stained glass window. All the shirts have a little ram guy on them. Isn't that cute? Anyway, it's the first time in like 10 years I got a size small. I don't really think that's a small, but yeah, I did. I got second place. It was so fun, Margaret. Yeah, it's a ram. I saw a huge, big ram. I saw one time it was like 7:20 in the morning and I was coming up to go down. It is called the Devil's Back because it's like a thin trail. But I was coming up on it and I saw the ram right there and he was staring at me. And I was like, if he decides to headbutt me, I'm fucked because, like I don't want to piss him off because I piss Aries men off all the time. So I stood behind a tree and I caught him. I have beautiful pictures of him and he looks like a postcard. He went by me sideways and the only reason you can see it is you can see the rope. He went behind the rope and then in front of the rope, there's a rope that goes underneath the ski things. So yeah, it was so cool. But anyway, so every year somebody designs a t-shirt. I've never gotten a small because I never get there in time. So this is it. I don't really think it's a small. It's like huge. So I got to cut the sleeves off and stuff and put some bling. Yeah, thanks, Ashley. Second place. Exactly. Second place. I know. I am shocked. Those Aries men, yeah, they do love me. Those fucking Aries men. And my little Chirpy with his Aries rising. He did so good. He was holding Meadow. Kenna did so good. Meadow is a chill baby. She's baby cool, She's baby chill, Meadow. She's like, I'm chill. So there's no squawking or crying. She was watching everybody and doing all of that. And she's so cute. And then Allie is so cute, pregnant. She had on these beautiful makeup and lashes and a beautiful dress. She looked really, really pretty. And so tonight, before I came on air, I tried on the fake eyelashes. And I had to redo this eye completely. So hopefully it doesn't look too different. But anyway, I tried to put it on. I cannot do it, okay? I cannot put on fake eyelashes. I got the glue all over my face. All over my face. Yeah, Anne Heche, I can't say it. But her podcast partner, Heather, I'm acquainted with Heather. And I remember she had called. She was texting and she wanted to come for a reading with Anne. And for some reason, I just felt like I didn't want to do it. It was after Keith died. And, I just didn't want to talk to people in person. Like, I was like, nah, I'm just not going to answer. So I was weird. Anyway, I wish I had of because I bet you I would have been able to see something a little bit differently. And she did not catch fire. I watched a video after that someone sent me and they keep talking and somebody commented. And I just wanted to say this because none of us know for sure because we can't really get inside another person's, head. But somebody said she committed suicide and didn't care who she hurt. Not the case. As I'm coughing now. Not the case. Like, you can't just... I guess you can assume anything you want, and psychic readings are somewhat dangerous for that reason when you say something like that. But that's absolutely the fuck not what was going on. No, these are my lashes. These are not the fake ones. I tried to put the fake ones on. Look. These are my lashes. They're not fake. But this eye got all screwed up. So I had to and look, there's a bump there. I had to redraw the line and it was so weird. But so I watched this thing where somebody's like, yes, she committed suicide. And I'm like, no. She didn't. No, she didn't. No, Kenna wasn't pissed. Kenna was just relaxing. Yeah, Kenna just was relaxing. She was just kind of zoning out. So Kenna's so stunning looking that when she's not smiling, she looks intense. She's an intense little side. And she had her little baby there. So she was just watching and it was really hot. Like I'm talking, it was over 100 degrees. So, yeah, it was super, super hot. So Yeah, I missed you like forever. Oh, that's I missed you like forever. Yeah, your lashes. Yeah, they are. This I put two different. I put a cheap mascara on, and I put oh my God, it's Smashbox in the red mascara packing. I can't think of the name of it. It's whatever. I put two on. I can't do the false eyelashes. I looked at Allie's eyes and they were so great. I'm like, you look fucking beautiful. But sometimes when people do them and they're too big, their eyes get small. Like I can see. Yeah, she looks so pretty. Allie looks so pretty pregnant. I mean, she's about ready to have that baby. And her comment was, she goes, I know it has to come out, but I'm a little bit scared, but I'm excited. I'm like, a little bit scared. Yeah, you are. Because remember, ladies, you remember first babies? Oh my gosh. Yeah, so there, my goodness, right? Okay, so with Anne, it's so interesting because there are certain readers or certain people that pick up on the energy and they don't pick up on, they pick up on kind of several versions of it, but they don't pick up on like what's going on. They pick up on other things. And oh my God, you guys, I watched that movie, The Joker. What the was that? What the was that movie? You know, The Joker with Joaquin Phoenix? What the actual, I never watch movies. And so John came, he was possessed. Yes, John came, well, clearly he was possessed. John came to watch, so we picked that movie to watch. But here's the thing, okay? So he was adopted and in the movie I'm talking about, he was adopted and his mother was considered crazy, but I think she was an abused woman. I think she was an abused woman, and I'm not sure that mayor guy wasn't that Joker's father. I think they what do you call it? Switch the documents or whatever. I think they did it. Oh, stop with the pronouns. My pronouns are fuck you. Pronouns. And then the Joker's like a very dark movie. It's like disturbing. But Gladiator was disturbing because his character was incestuous with his sister and was going to have sex with his nephew if she didn't do what he wanted her to do. I mean, oh my God, right? So I was like, he just plays these dark characters. But the movie The Joker, it was actually, I was looking at it and some of it was like what you want to do to people when they talk to you stupid, right? Like you just want to, haul off and smack them in the face. But then on the other hand, I saw the New York landscape, Gotham landscape, New York City. And I thought, yeah, that's going to be us in a few years. That's what I thought. Yeah, my pronouns. Stop with the I am very rude. Don't fucking ask about pronouns. It's ridiculous. Get the dictionary, look up the definitions, do the work yourself. They're changing the terminology of things. I am going to speak the way I speak. I'm going to say what I want to say, and I don't care. But anyway, so is punishment head a pronoun? Yeah. Let's see. Boy, girl, man, woman. Yeah, I think it's quite obvious what I am. And I was going to say who I stick my dick in. There's a slip. Who I fuck, right? Or who you stick your dick in should be no one's business. That's what they're trying to get us to focus on. And it should be nobody's business what I let in my body. It's not your business. So it's not your business. Like, mind your business. Mind your business. Mind your business. That's what I used to tell my kids. I'm like, hey, mind your business. They'd start asking. I'm like, mind your business. Mind your business and stop asking me. Yeah, right? So the Joker was like, wow. I was like, oh, God, that is I was like, oh, that's, yeah, mind your fucking business. Like, I'm sorry. Why do you care what why are they asking people in school? Why is our tax money going to people who ask that question in school to our kids? If I want my kids to know that question, I'll fucking tell them they're my kids. Like, mind your, do you know when this is true? This was Verdugo High School, Verdugo, whatever, the drug school, Verdugo in Sunland. Anyway, when my kids went there, the principal at that time, so they had the thing where you, hi Barbara Jean, bracelet lady, they had that thing where you fill out paperwork for free lunches, you know? And so I never fill it out because I don't need your government help. And I will not take your government help. That's just me as a person. And I threatened my kids when they were little. I'm like, if you do what the neighbors' kids do and take, I just, no, absolutely not. Because I know it's fine if you're a mother with a child. It's fine if you want whatever. But my kids are in high school. I can afford their lunch. Like, don't fucking insult me. And I do take it like that. And if you can't afford lunch, then that is fine, right? Like, then get it if you can't afford it. But I can feed my children. That is my job. So anyway, and they liked macaroni. So there was that. But it was weird because the principal caught me outside one day and he's like, can you sign the paperwork? And I said, I cannot sign the paperwork because what if I make $1 million? I don't make $1 million. And he goes, well, you can sign this because we get money for each signature. That sounds like a you problem. I already pay my taxes. That sounds like a you problem. I got in the biggest argument with him because I was like, I took my kids out of one elementary school because of that. Yeah, I know. I never will do that. I'm not here to help you get money as a school. You get my tax money as a public school. You get my fucking tax money. Okay, I pay a lot of taxes. You get my tax money. So don't be taking from me. I'm not going to help you get money. You, if you want to feed your students, you go home and you make, that's irrelevant. I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, you go and you make the kids lunch, but they take your tax money and they give more money for kids that don't need it. My kids didn't need it. So I'm like, no, absolutely not. And it's not irrelevant if you were talking to me. It's not irrelevant, Sloan. Have you and John ever been asked for your all pronouns? No, not. I mean, you know, no. No, we have not. Bologna sandwiches. I remember bologna. I wouldn't go back to Canada because of the rules and the government, but I feel at home in Canada. I feel when I cross into Canada, there's different energy when you're in Canada, okay? So I feel like it's fraud. I'm like, I make enough money. And they're like, no, you should just sign it. And I'm like, you should just shut your mouth and suck a dick. Like I would say, suck my dick. Principal would get so mad at me. And I'm like, I'm not signing it. And I would rip it up in front of them. I'm just not doing that. I don't want to. I don't need shit from you. I can take care of myself and my children. They're my children. Therefore, I'm responsible. And if more people did that within families and communities together, rather than taking taxpayers' money and just fucking handing it out for people who say blatantly they don't want it or need it. Like, what are my kids going to do with those extra lunch? What are you going to do with those extra lunches? Waste them? Trying to escape Canada before oh yeah, Victoria, you know, I love, when I step foot into Canada, it's really weird. Like, going home in the summer, I feel very like I love it. The air is different. It's weird. The food is different. I feel at home. I absolutely love it, but I cannot play with their government. And just to give you I went off like a fuck you off on Facebook on one of my family members I grew up with. In the adopted home I grew up with, the ones that all shut their mouth while I was a kid and my parents treated, me the way they did. This bitch, when I'm posting, and I'm telling you, she's in her 70s, she's my cousin. This bitch, and I'm going to call her a bitch because you're a bitch when you say this bitch who didn't protect me, which is why I ran away at 14. Like, nobody fucking protected me. Had the nerve to come on my page when I wrote about Ashton Kutcher and I tied Danny Masterson to Bijou Phillips to Mackenzie Phillips, to John Phillips, to China Phillips, to Billy Baldwin, to Alec Baldwin, to Stephen Baldwin, to Haley Baldwin, and to Ireland Baldwin, all the way down, right? Like da-da-da. And I explained the abuse, right? And so this bitch is like, I know you don't give a shit, but aren't you afraid of getting sued? I'm like, are you for fucking real? You cowardly piece of shit on planet Earth. You are a coward. And then I just, I'm like, you're the reason that kids get raped in their house and don't say anything. Bitch, you are the reason for that because you don't say anything. You know how the child's getting treated and you shut your mouth. You shut your mouth, right? You shut your mouth. And you defend Danny Master. I know. I'm like, get away from me and don't speak to me again. I don't care. I don't owe you anything. I don't owe you anything. You let me, all of y'all let me walk out of the house at 14 and never checked on me. And by the way, never checked on me, only to get gossip when my son died. The rest of them didn't call, but they're all good people. Yeah, sure. Okay, anyway, I was just like, oh my God. Anyway, yeah, I was just like, wow, can you, Orangeville? See, there you go, Canada, Orangeville. So it was, I won't shut my mouth. I just tell you to fuck right off. When they stay silent, I hate your guts for doing that. Of course, China's a mess. I spelled her name wrong. I spelled it like China. Oh my God, she's such a fucking bitch. It's like, look, lady, I left home, got disinherited. You kept your money because your side of the family told you to shut up so you could keep the fucking money. My cousin, fucking bitch. Yeah, she said that, but she puts it up there to try to frighten me. Hello, I ran away at 14. You're not going to frighten me. You're not going to fucking frighten me. And no one took care of me. I took care of me. I took care of me. You saying I'm going to get sued? Here's what happens. You can go fuck yourself. That's what happens. Oh my God. It enraged me. It fucking enraged me. I was like, that's it. That's it. She goes, are you afraid of getting sued for defamation? You know what? Are you afraid of burning in hell for not helping children? Are you afraid of that? Are you afraid of drinking too much and driving? Are you fucking afraid of being too fat? What are you afraid of? Bitch. Okay, anyway, there. I went off. It was like 11 o'clock at night. And I was like, I call up John and I'm like, this fucking bitch. And he's like, oh my God, even I know Mackenzie Phillips was fucked by her father. Like, she's questioning that. I didn't print anything that's not true. And I do consider Alec Baldwin to be a murderer because whether he's guilty or not, according to him, I feel like he shot someone and they're dead. So that's murder. Qualify it in whatever way you want. So I was like, did you read their letters? Oh yeah, I read their letters. Yeah. So I was just like, she's such a, I was like, these people, she still likes the Queen of England and all that. These fucking people that I grew up around, these people, so concerned how you dress for dinner. I had to wait till my mother was seated. All that British shit, British lying shit. You're fucking liars. You are liars. And don't come on my page and say shit like that to me. If you're going to sue me, fucking sue me and shut your fucking mouth. Because I'm going to keep talking. So you go ahead and you sue me. You go ahead and you sue me. Okay? You sue me. Or shut the fuck up. Shut the absolute fuck up. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I know. The Royals. I did block her. I've had enough. I can't do it. I absolutely, from that last comment and I said, I'm so fucking glad I ran away from home. It was very difficult and I was hungry. I could have used those free lunches then, but I could never get them. Anyway, I literally left home at 14 because these people thought their behavior was okay and I was adopted. Therefore, they made up all kinds of scenarios about what I was and how fucking whatever I was when it was them. Because from that comment, yeah, there you go. Planning since 16. Yeah, I was planning from age 10 on. So, oh my God. I just was like, I went bananas. So I was just like, that's it. That's it. Yeah, I was like, that's fucking it. Open your mouth again, and I'm gonna get on a plane and slap the crap out of you. Yeah, it was just, oh, Mindy, I was just like, are you like, you think so many people are like, you wanted to leave home at 14. I'm like, yeah, especially in the snow with my little feet wet. Oh, wait, I didn't know if that was whoever left at 17. Yeah, there's something, Barbara. I don't know what they are, but I was just like, are you crazy? Yeah, 2 months after I turned 14. I was literally 13 in August. I left home in October. And yeah, no. Mm-mm. And there was one time when I tried to go back home and my mother just pushed me to the curb. So I was like, you know what? Never asking anyone for anything ever the fuck again. I'll do it myself. But here's the problem with that. Here's what I learned from that. If you don't clear Nola Girl 18, if you don't, I know, who cares about the royals? I know, nobody, because they're evil. Yeah, I clung to my mom's leg and she shook me off in the street. I remember that. I never forgot that. I never forgot that. She would do, it was a very toxic environment, but, oh my God. Anyway, whatever it is, but the problem with that, I left home and you think, and here's the thing, you think that you have cured see, I get a neck ache when I start talking about it. You think that you've cured your trauma because you survived, you left, right? Like you left, got married at 18. I bet you that was not a good choice, right, Lorraine? I'm just saying, just as an assumption. So you think you're powerful because you leave, and you are powerful. You are powerful, but the trauma, like the alcoholism, the drug abuse, I just found my birth father this year, but he died, and that family like communicated, said they were going to confirm it, and then never called back. So fuck them too. And I don't care. And my birth mother, I did have a somewhat relationship with, and she was a nice woman, but I cannot imagine giving a kid up for adoption. So that was a problem for me. I do use oil of oregano. Absolutely. I drink it in water, drops, like 5 drops of water in the water. It's like antifungal, and it's immune support. So you drink it. In hot water. It tastes like shit. But anyway, you can put it in with your tea or whatever, all of that. But here's the problem. When you leave home and you've come out of, sexual abuse, physical violence, alcoholism, mental terrorism, because my parents were great mental terrorists. That's what I call them. They're fucking mental terrorists, okay? But when you come out of that and you don't actually clear it from your body, I could never swallow. I could never eat solid food. I had bulimia and, all of the things you get in those families. Thank you for that, Joe. Thank you. Thank you so much. You have to deal with it or your body shuts down. I could barely get out of bed. When my kids were little, I ate baby food. Like Jason will tell you that. My mom ate baby food. I was so fucking traumatized, okay? So fucking traumatized from these people. Or whatever was going on around me. And it was always like, you're the clown in the family. They comment on your appearance. They tell you how something's mentally wrong with you because you're adopted. See, when you have your own children and your own child is mental, you don't really say that to them because you think it reflects on you because it come through you. But when you're adopted, thank you for that, Jennifer. You are, yes, ancestral healing. Yes. Oh my God. Send your info. I'm trying to heal it, but I'm a nut job too, but not quite that way. But if you don't heal it out of your body, right? Yes, you have to stop protecting people. Exactly. Don't look at me. I don't protect them. I left. That's why I left. But it's weird because I could not swallow it. My anxiety could not, you have no idea when my kids were little. No idea. We traveled all over Canada, and then we went to all over, we went down to Nevada. We came from Canada to Nevada and all over the place. And John would go get my meals down in the restaurant. Like I'd sit with everybody while they were eating dinner, right? And he would go get thank you, Aquamoon. He would get my meals for me and put them in a blender in the hotel room, and I would drink my salmon. Otherwise, I couldn't even eat soup. I could not even eat soup that had like little pieces of whatever in it, like corn or, even vegetable soup. Because if I felt it going down my throat, I went into complete panic. I went into complete panic, and I had to go in the restroom. I thought I was dying. It's a wonder many times when Keith was born, I was in the hospital literally, and then I would run away, right? I would fucking run away from the hospital. They'd call John, and I'd be in Burbank running up from St. Joe's, literally in a t-shirt and underwear with a baby in my hands because I was afraid they were going to poison the baby. Like, I was nuts. And it was all about poisoning. Part of me wonders, okay? Part of me, thank you for that. Part of me wonders if I was picking up psychically on what they do to the food, right? What they do, absolutely stop the abuse of children. I literally wonder if part of that was like what they're doing to the food, because I literally... certain foods, my throat would close up, like Outback Steakhouse. I couldn't eat the chicken. John tells me not to say that because Keith used to love Outback Steakhouse. There you go. You have still, yes, it's weird. I wonder if part of it, though, is what they're doing now, like if I was living simultaneously. But it's all about, like, clearing that, because anything in my throat was like, fuck you, get it out of my mouth. Those are molestation issues and things like that. People never let go of it until you let go of it. You will date it, birth it, be friends with it, continue it until you clear it, right? Outback is waste money. Well, no, but I can't eat it. Like, whatever the chemicals are that they put, or the preservatives, or the seasoning, we'll call it seasoning, whatever that is a problem for me. I start to chew on it and I'm like, oh God, can't swallow. So that was a huge problem. Huge problem. Huge problem. Huge problem. And so I think you have to clear it. Chakra healing, yes, absolutely. I have a shaman, Rosa, and she's super good. She does clear for me energy. And you have to understand too, when you are... like, it's super hard, because when you're a whipping board in a family, meaning you are the scapegoat, and there's many of us out there. It's not just me. I've heard way worse. But when you're the scapegoat in your family, and if you happen to be an adopted scapegoat, you're really fucked up, because you have no sense of boundary. Yeah, I was always like... I was always a good sign. I was never fat, but that's all they did is call me fat. Like, all they did was talk about my weight and my face and my makeup, and you look like a clown, and you're gaining weight. And I wasn't allowed to eat food at the same way my brother was. I wasn't allowed to go to the same school as him because I would embarrass him, and I wasn't allowed to do this and do that. La 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 la. And it's because they didn't want me affecting my brother. So I had to be separated. I had to always go somewhere else and always... But when you're adopted, that's a real fucking problem. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't have... There you go, Brenda. So you understand. When you're adopted, you have no... take no prisoners. Yeah, they're fucking, it's unbelievable. The last thing my mother ever said, and I heard she died, and, hopefully she can hear what I'm saying, because she's a fucking... Anyway, said I was switched at birth. Oh my God. Yes, you St. Joe's in Burbank. There I was running up the street. John had to pull me in the car with Keith, baby Keith in my hands. I think Jason I left with my mother-in-law, and I was running down the street. I went into the hospital with Keith, and I'm like, they're poisoning us. They should have put me in a lockdown. But thank God they didn't. They just called John to come get me. I didn't have insurance. And he came to the hospital. He's like, where the fuck is she? And they're like, she ran out the door. And he's like, you let her run out the door? Anyway, he came and got me. Like, I was having breakdown after breakdown after breakdown. You know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. It was like, I just don't even know what to say about it. The last thing my mother said to me when we visited her, it was Keithy, me, John, and Jason. It's just a funny story. We went to Florida. We stayed a couple of nights at her house. Yeah, soul retrieval, exactly. We stayed a couple of nights at her house and we were out at dinner. And this bitch says, and in front of John, and so Keith is sitting between John and I'm sitting here, my mom's here and Jason's here. She literally looks at Jason, who is like 12, and she looks at me and she's like, I don't like him. I said, we can fucking hear you and stop talking. And then I was like, you don't, that she literally said that out loud. And John's looking at me and I'm looking at him. Keith pulls me over and Keith goes, well, I don't like her. Keith with his mouth right there. He's like, I don't like her. I was like, wow, you actually did. She said that to his fucking face. Nothing wrong. Like but you know what? Jason, whether he likes it or not, is a lot like me and kind of resembles me and speaks like me and is kind of weird like me that way. But Keith was like, I don't like her. And so Keith would pull me aside the entire time and he's like, I don't like her. And yeah, no self-awareness at all. She used to call me a whore. And at that dinner when I was little, and she would talk about, me and men and this. I was 7. I wasn't with no men. I mean, men would look at me. Yes, I was very well aware of who wanted to do what. And whatever. But at that dinner, she told us how when she was dating this guy, she turned around, not my dad, but someone else. She turned around and dated another guy that was married. So I guess you were the problem. But it was see, my cousin last night just triggers all this where I want to slap him in the face. But it's so interesting because there's so many people that go through that. It's so hard to get over. I am a walking billboard for it because it just, yes, it's terrible. But I'm not the only one. Like poor Jason. I should have gotten up and smacked her straight in the face. But we were in a restaurant and she was like 75. She did get cancer after that, but she did survive cancer after that. And so anyway, there you go. Calls your daughter ugly. Who calls their fucking daughter ugly? Who does that? So you're a mother-in-law and you call the child ugly. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Why are you calling a child anything? You can talk to your adult friends, okay? You can talk to well, they wonder why you end up in the sex industry. First of all, your relatives are touching me. Secondly, y'all took it was just a weird house. I could never shower in private. Here I go again. I could never shower in private. They took the fucking doors off the bathroom. So they watched me do whatever you do in the bathroom. Shower, go to the bathroom, and then they wonder why you end up in the sex industry. Why would that be? Why would that be? Oh my God. It's so typical of everybody I met that and I have this appearance of, no, it's true. The doors went off, all of that. It's fucking bizarre. Yes. That's called covert sexual abuse, by the way. That's when they control the father or whoever's got the fucking problem. It could be the mother. I blame CPS. Yeah, no, but that's called covert sexual abuse. When they do it in that way, when they go, well, I'll just let you do it a little bit so that you don't like rape the child or whatever. So you just walk around and you expose yourself and you spy and you do that. You know what I'm saying? No, I know it's not okay. I absolutely know it's not okay. I'm laughing because telling people that, it took a long time for me to say it, but yeah, it's really disgusting. Like they would watch me shower, stare at me. I'd be like, fuck, I'm not showering. I'd sneak down and shower. I'd wear my clothes out the door wet in the cold because they wouldn't let me put them in the dryer. So if I washed my clothes, they did all kinds of shit like that. So and there's kids that go through way worse. I have a friend that I met in the strip club whose mother turned her out when she was 15, whose mother put her up on the stage when she was 15. When she was 15, she is still in porn and she is my age. And so it's very interesting. Yeah, I did have to wear wet clothes outside. She would not let me dry them. And she insisted that I didn't wash them unless it was on her time. So it was like stuff like that. So I would just wash the clothes, wring them out, try to hair dry them, and hop in someone's car and go use their dryer. I mean, what could I do? So stuff like that. Stuff like that. It was fucking crazy. So now I really just wear workout clothes and ripped clothes. It's weird. Yeah, very sadistic. Very sadistic. It's yeah, it's interesting and disinherited. If you don't do what I tell you to do, you won't get money to your money. I don't want your fucking money, and you're not gonna take mine. But no, you know what, Chrissy? It's not strong. That's another thing. Here's another thing: when you don't deal, and all you scapegoats on here, you lovely, beautiful scapegoats that told your families to fuck off. Whenever you told them to fuck off, and you all got in early marriages with people who did the same shit for you, mental terrorists, abused you, cheated on you, whatever it is. All of you all escaped. All of you all escaped, which is so great. So when you escaped your families, if you don't heal that trauma, you will continue. There you go, Kung Fu Panda. You will, hi Katrina, you will survive it. But that's why people say you're strong. You don't actually act. It's not that you're actually strong or more mature for your age. I married much out of my age range because you're so mature. That's a survival technique. When you're 14, there you go, adopted scapegoat, married at 22, and I bet you it was hell. Not that I blame anybody in the marriage. It's just you don't know what the fuck you want till you deal with that trauma. Till you deal with that trauma. You don't know. And they always are blaming you, and y'all know this. So when people say you're strong, it's not that you're strong, it's that you survived. And so you have no choice but to strong, okay? But no, you're not weak. No, you're not weak. No, you're not weak. Some people stay in situations for fucking decades because they don't have the courage to leave. My biggest thing is I wanted to have my children, and I was going to stay with my children so my children would love me. But that's a huge, huge thing. It's like, and they may not love you because there may be mental terrorism games played in the family or whatever. They may not love you, or they may love you. You don't know. So yeah, you're survivors. It's hard work. Exactly. It's such fucking hard work. And you have to be on top of everything and set boundaries and break cycles. And it's very hard because when you break cycles and you break them with family members, whatever, that you desire a connection with, it's very, very belly. Well, that's your solar plexus. That's your cortisol. So that's being in a, when people have, you have no choice but to be strong, Valentine. I hope I'm saying that right. It just went up. You have no choice but to be strong because you're surviving. So people that made it home from Vietnam, they call them strong. They call them crazy. They call them all kinds of things. The point is they survived. Let's see, I was 14. I met my boyfriend and husband now. He was my first. See, Nancy, there you go. Same thing. I mean, good for you if it's working. Yeah, I wanted to have boys because I didn't think that they would get raped. Then I learned about the real world and how it's really boys that are more endangered than women. But my thinking was if I have boys, they won't get raped. That's what I was thinking. I was terrified to have a girl because it went right to rape with me. I went, they're going to get molested and abused and fucked over, and they're going to have to keep, they're not going to be able to. It just made me very sad thinking of having, girls when I was young. So I was very happy I had boys till I saw other men looking at my boys. Then I was like, oh my fucking Jesus. I was like, oh God, it's happening to boys. I think I started healing just prior to Keith's dying. I was not healed. I did not raise my kids well. I did the best I could, but I did not raise them well. I was not healed. I mean, I was a mental patient. The boys are targeted too. Yeah, I tried. And I'm going to say this, anybody with kids, I'm going to say this 1,000%. by the grace of God, and I'm not even joking, by the grace of God, 6 months prior to Keith's dying, I kept hearing, you need to apologize and ask your son to forgive you. I mean, I didn't do anything hugely wrong to him, but I don't know how he took what I did. And so about a month before Keithy died, I went into the kitchen. I wasn't living there, but I said to him, my little do, I said, I'm so sorry for the things I did to you. I said, can you please forgive me? And that child gave me a big hug and he said, I love you. You were a good mom, which was gracious on his part. Had I not done that, he would have passed away. And what people said to me after he passed about how he hated me and how he thought I was evil, family members said this, of course, how I stole the kitchen table, what a see you next Tuesday I was, he hated my guts, you know, I told you all this. Anyway, had I not actually listened to my voice and gone and said that to him and asked him to forgive me, I would have literally offed myself. I could hardly function. But I knew what his words said to me. So I knew what he said to me, then look in the big hug that he gave me. And I was so grateful. Like that was done for my benefit. Like my guides were saying, you need to do this. So I could hear my son say that so that the family members that were saying what they were saying wouldn't be able to impart that kind of vitriol on me at that time. So I've forgiven them for what they did, but I don't forget the words, and I have them on tape. So I don't forget the words. I fucking tape them, okay? So it's really interesting, but whoever the person was that just asked about belly fat, yeah, it happened, it happened just before he passed. Belly fat is cortisol, obviously. So that's like flight or fright reaction. So when you carry and store around your belly, it means probably your whole childhood you were on high alert because you didn't understand what was going on. So as a mom, I'm so happy. Yeah, no, I was so grateful for it. Hi, Jana. I've got to tell Jana something about her other daughter, not Estelle. Anyway, Ultra Miles, you know. Anyway, little Ultra Miles, I won my Mount Baldy thing. And I said to her, you got to do this race with me next year because Jana's other daughter is a runner. Estelle is a runner. But anyway, it was super funny because she writes me back. She goes, I've climbed up Mount Baldy. I don't need to race up it. That was the funniest thing. So I was like, you are funny. Hi, Jana. I'm just talking about Holly. I'm just saying that. But anyway, yeah, if you walk on eggshells your whole life, you're probably going to carry fat. Stored fat also around the thighs. And these are also abuse issues. Tell your children, if you do... I know, she was so funny. She was like, I don't need to race up that Mount Baldy. And I was like, oh my God. Yeah, well, no, it's fine. I mean, thank you for saying that. I didn't realize it was abuse. I thought I was adopted and there was something wrong with me. I was always grateful when I was always so grateful when anyone paid attention to me that I mistake sometimes friendship or people paying attention to me or smiling at me or talking to me as actually liking me. So you have to be careful of that too. When you come from a childhood, like the scapegoats come from, you tend, and some of our bodies are genetic, by the way. Some of us carry shit on our bodies just because our parents did and we do, okay? I look like my parents, like I look like my mother. I have her body. So I'm not getting out of my body. I'm not going to like grow tall or whatever. But sometimes we mistake people talking to us as kindness and we assume they're friends or we assume they're lovers. We can even marry them and assume that they like us. And, you know, we can assume all of these things because we come from abuse. So any kind of anything, breadcrumb, oh my God, someone talking to you, someone acting like they like you, you're like, okay, I'll marry you, I'll be your friend. But they're not. They're just trying to take from you too. So you have to, yeah, I don't mean that in a creepy way. I work very hard to keep my body the way it is. It is not easy. I don't eat. you know, I mean, I do eat. I eat cake at the baby shower. Oh my God. So they come out with the most delicious. My dad was a drunk, but I forgave him. Yeah, the alcoholism is atrocious in families. The drug addiction is atrocious. What the hell was I telling somebody? I just said it. I forget who we were talking to, but we were eating dinner. Oh, we were talking to a friend of John's and talking about smoking. Okay, so he was saying that he smoked briefly in his 20s and he's like almost 70. So, and John smoked till he was like in his 60s, and I smoked till I got pregnant with Jason. But I said, you know, and then I'm in a restaurant. I'm like, my fucking father used to lock us in the car, turn the heat up because we were going through the snow, open his window this much with a whole carload of people with asthma, and smoke, and that damn smoke and the heat would come back. Oh my God, I never forget that as a child. Yeah, my dad was a mean, fucked up alcoholic too. Made money, was functioning. And they always think because you make money, it's okay. Oh, it's okay, you make money. Oh, well, so you can function drunk. Bravo to you. I mean, you know, I guess it's better than not. My adoptive mother's side were all, oh my God, see, the same thing. But secondhand, no, but in the heat, you know, in Northern Ontario, I assume my ex-husband loved me. Yeah, I don't assume that anymore. I actually don't trust people anymore when it comes to that. I cannot feel it, so I can't tell if you do or not. I love my children, and I'm here for my children and grandchildren. That's all I'm here to do. That's it. Nothing else. I ain't doing nothing else. Scapegoats can climb trees like bears. PTS from Vietnam. But see, Donna, your dad had tremendous trauma from, and God bless him for going to Vietnam, although he should have never been in Vietnam, meaning nobody should have. That's a government bullshit. But since he went there, God bless him for taking a stand for you're not unlovable. You are not unlovable, Lorraine. You are not unlovable at all. I can tell you that right now. You're not. I don't care what anyone says to you. Tell them to suck a dick. That always stops them dead in their track. You can suck my dick. And they're like, but you don't have a dick. I'm like, you can suck it anyway. But when you go to Vietnam, you're going to come back with post-traumatic stress. How could you not? Human beings are not meant to do that to other human beings. Our government tricked those people and told them and set them up to fail and medicated them. I'd be surprised if he weren't an alcoholic or a heroin addict or just fucking whatever from going to Vietnam. So that's kind of a different story because that's a trauma that I think they don't know how to heal. A lot of them don't know how to heal that. So I don't think that that's the same as regular alcoholic, although all alcoholic comes from trauma, but Vietnam is a whole other level of unbelievable. And a bone marrow transplant. Oh, Chrissy, geez. And told me to be careful. Told you to be careful with COVID. I don't even know what that means. Tia, thank you. Tia, one of my favorite names, Tia Marie. But yeah, one of my favorite names. What about generational? Absolutely. Yeah, war is terrible on the body. War is terrible. Yeah, they poisoned him. Agent Orange. Oh my God. Our friend Bob went to Vietnam. He did 3 tours. Never got married. Was the nicest man. Truck driver. Died of all kinds of fucked up cancers. And I'm sure it was from Agent Orange. They just, here, take this. Here, take that. No, I don't want to take it. How about I don't want to take it? Yeah, war is just terrible. And I don't know how those people deal. And our country does not take care of vets. Like, does not. Agent Orange. Tammy, I'm sorry. See, I mean, I was never worried. There are other things. Yeah, there's other things to worry about. Like, anything else other than COVID. Come on. Oh my God. Yeah. Uncle to Agent Orange. Yes. Saskatchewan. How fun. Saskatchewan, Canada. I fed you, Lou. Lou's trying to, that's my name. Tia Marie. There you go, Tia Marie. I know who you're named after too. Beautiful name. Yeah, I know. They don't give a shit about vets. All the money they take. Yeah, Jason's doing wonderfully. Thank you. He is doing so wonderfully. Meadow has him. Kenna and Meadow got him. He was holding little Meadow, and I snuck by like I do. Mamarazzi photo. I snapped a photo. He was so cute. So cute. Yeah, holding her, and Kenna was so cute. I love them both dearly. Those two are my little kids. So I love them. And I love all of Keithy's friends, each and every one of them. So that's what I'm going to do. My pagey, I saw baby Caden. Baby Caden is couch surfing. He is couch surfing now. So they're going to have to watch. Nate and Paige are going to have to watch because he is couch surfing. You know how the babies couch surf? They're like DJs. They kind of couch surf and then they fall down. They get up and they couch surf. It's hilarious. So he is about ready to sprint, that kid. He's so cute. That's what he's so cute. So it's really cute. Yeah, it's so cute. The babies are so, Meadow is darling. Yeah, so darling. Yeah, Sky. There was a Sky, a Meadow, and a Tommy, and they're really cute. Little Tommy was flirting with baby Meadow. Tommy was 5 months old, and baby Meadow's 2, and they were making eyes at each other. Well, Meadow was staring at him. Just like staring at him. Hi, Anthony. Anthony, you sent me lipstick a while back, didn't you? Was that you that sent me lipstick, NARS? Was that you? Answer, Anthony, if it was, because I thought it was, and I was putting it on tonight. I think it was you, but I might have it wrong. I'm pretty sure it was somebody named Anthony. But I might not be you, Anthony, from Toronto, but I'm pretty sure they were from Toronto. So it could be a doppelganger. Yeah, it was a couple of years ago, but it just reminded me. I put it on. Let's see, holding flat on hips, read childhood abuse. Wait, what do they? I just missed that. Flat on hips. Oh, no, on your thighs is anger. Thighs are anger. Anger, you know, there's so much. Our body does. I know Meadow is the sweetest little baby. She's very chill. She's laid back and cool. She's like a jazz musician. She's like cool. You want to put a little beret on her and you just want to listen to her. She's like from that time frame. She's really cool. I know the babies are, no, it's not you, Anthony. Okay, yeah, I wondered if it was you. It must have been another Anthony. Yeah, she's very, very, very cool little baby. All the babies were cool. There was one really, really light-skinned baby with light hair, and that baby was red as heck because it was 100 degrees. So, yeah, she's cool. She's a jazz musician. Meadow is a jazz musician. So chill. And now look who's come to see us. Look. I fed her before, but there. What you want? What you want? Yeah, she's come to bug. Yeah, Meadow is really, really cute. So here's what I was going to say. Totally, I went on a tangent again. I'm fairly slim, but have fat on my waist nips I cannot lose. Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, no, I know you're slim and you can have the fat on there. You carry it. You know what? Some kind of somatic healing, tapping, or I go to a shaman. I actually go to a shaman who helps me release it because it gets stuck in your body. If you are raped as a child, if you are insulted as a child, if you are molested, if you are peeped on, like peeping Tom, you are, your boundaries, and that happens. And no, I don't think Meadow is Keith. That would be nice, but Meadow seems to have her own little personality. Keith was a ruckus baby. Keith was loud, but Keith was the best when I used to sleep with him. He was the best. His little nose against my face. I loved him. He's a jazz musician. That's what she reminds me of. When I watch her, she's really cool and really funky. And I can see her like being jazz-like. So I can see her in a smoky club performing like her music. That's just, when I look at her like that, I see that. She's really cute, really cute. Butter tarts, Anthony, you know the butter tarts. It is right, but it was already in me. Oh, Chrissy, I'm sorry. I'll tell you something. Walking, I swear to you, walking. And yeah, eliminate carbs, intermittent fasting. Actually, Barbara Jean, intermittent fasting works. Like not eating till 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It really does work. Oh yeah. See, and stand in front of the window naked. What the fuck? Like, dude, if you open your curtains and stand in front of the fucking window naked, like the whole neighborhood, no, butter tarts. Butter tarts. Thank you, Jennifer. Not butter farts, butter tarts. It's a Canadian British thing. And it's delicious. I haven't been eating till 4 p.m. Oh my God, you do good doing that. I'm not gonna lie, I'll probably eat around 11, but I like to eat at like 2. But the earlier I eat, the more I eat. So I'm a Pisces sun, rising Virgo moon, feeling everything. Aw, there is no humanity. I'm thinking there is no humanity at all. 50 pounds, bravo. Is it Tanja Park? I hope I said that right. Thank you for that. 50 pounds, bravo. I do fasting size 4. Good. Yeah, I do the fasting too. I'm eating shakes, 2 shakes and a dinner. I'm not gonna lie, I ate 2 pieces of cake. So they came out with the cake yesterday. I ate cookies, I ate cake, and then John's like, I can't eat my cake, but I told them you would eat it. And I'm like, anyway, I ate it. I'm like, I'm not gonna eat it, but I ate it. Then I ate tacos, then I ate radishes. Delicious. I don't drink alcohol. Yeah, I eat the shakes. I know, I kind of naturally, I do 36 hours of fasting. Anthony, you have changed your body so much. So much. Okay, so I'm going to get back to, Anthony's done wonderful. I'm going to get back to, what the hell was I saying? Oh my God, Danny Masterson. Okay, Ashton, you pile of dog doo-doo. And Mila, you abused woman who needs to come into fucking understanding that you can't, like, defend this guy. He was charged with rape. It doesn't matter how nice he is or how good he is. Wasn't that BTK killer? Wasn't he married? Didn't he raise his kids? You know what I drink, Beth, or whoever just asked me about the shake? Life something, and it's non-hormone chocolate milkshake. And here's what I do. I put collagen, Life something, it's white with a cow on it. Life something shakes. It's got 30 grams of protein, okay? 30 grams of protein. And my doctor told me to do it. That's what he did. Anthony, tell me and I have a YouTube channel. Anthony, shout out your YouTube channel for God's sakes. So the shake, I put lemon peels, ice cubes, blueberries. I'm always eating blueberries. And I put collagen and I shake it all up. Thank you for that, Candy. Thank you so much. And I shake it. Oh, Beth, it was you. Yeah, I use they have it at Costco right now. Fairlife. Thank you, Jill. I'm like, it has a cow on it. That's it. So Fairlife, I eat blueberries. I know there's sugar. I don't eat any other fruits, but that. Have we heard back from Jason? Okay, which Jason? I don't know which Jason. Oh, Jason, our friend Jason who didn't feel well. No, we haven't heard back from him. Yes, drinking the shakes. Yes, wife doesn't like. Yeah, I know. When Sharon doesn't like Ashton, you can pretty much rely on that. She's pretty straightforward. Yeah, that's the one. Fairlife. And it's got 30 grams of protein. And I mix it because it's 150 calories. So I take, in the morning, I drink a whole bottle with lemon collagen, like it's a lemon flavored collagen, and lemon peel, okay, to balance my hormones, and blueberries, and sometimes I put in Greek yogurt. I shake it all up and I drink that. Oh, okay, Anthony, let's talk diabetes with Anthony. Go to his channel, y'all, because he knows. So what is it sweetened with? It doesn't have any sugar in it, so I have blueberries in it, and I put lemon peels, and then I put ice cubes, and I use my blend jet, and I shake it. I mean, I do that. And then the rest of the day, when I want chocolate, I put half water, half ice cubes, more lemon peel, the peel off the lemon, and then half of that, and then half of another one. So Ashton and his wife, okay, first of all, Ashton, I watched that video. I never liked Ashton Kutcher. I thought that he was disgusting when he was dating Demi, when she had her alcohol addiction issues, and he was, problematic, carrier for other additives, like, good. Yeah. So I never liked Ashton when he was married to Demi. I thought he was like a male hoe, and he went out with her. And I'm sure there's more than one, but Ashton now at this time, like no one believes Oprah, no one believes The Rock, no one believes Ashton. And Ashton, when he testified in court, what went through my head from personal experience, from working from shelters, that kids call in, that they call in and you go pick the kids up, and then we know where the kids are, and then the kids are duded up and then kind of pushed back out the other door. This is my prior life, 30 years back when the kids were little, when I was pregnant. Anyway, when Ashton had that software, I'm like, you're full of shit. You want to know where these kids are, and you want to whatever, just like whatever. Anyway, yeah, and you cannot defend a rapist. Bijou Phillips, I feel she comes from generational trauma, and it's not my place to speak on it. But since her sister Mackenzie Phillips speaks on the sexual relationship she had with their father, I am quite sure that Bijou is the resident of that. So what Mackenzie dealt with physically, Bijou dealt with emotionally, and therefore married it. It didn't happen to her. I don't know if it happened to her, but I'm just assuming she acts like it didn't happen to her. But she married it because the trauma was never cleared. Even though Mackenzie talked about it, even though she did everything she could do about it, even though she spoke it, said it, and she enlightened so many people. Like, you've got to give her huge kudos, because this, I remember her in 79, 80. It was before I ran away from home. So I think I was like 12. She spoke about it. She spoke about it. Like, that was hard. Even Michelle Phillips didn't believe her. And they called her all kinds of names, and she's a junkie, and she's a this, and she's a fucking that. The only reason she's a junkie, if you want to call her that, I know Bijou sounds like a sneeze. Bijou! Excuse me. The only reason that they talk about like that is because Mackenzie wore the abuse with the addiction. Bijou harnessed the abuse emotionally. She took it in because it was all around her. She had to pick it up on an etheric level. Yes, Julia, her father had sex with her throughout her entire childhood, throughout her entire childhood, into her 20s, and up until her marriage, and tried to break her marriage up. What? And Michelle Phillips decided, nah, that didn't happen. Like a fucking typical, well, because it's horrifying. If you're married to a man like this, it's fucking horrifying. I listen to Mackenzie Phillips speak. I always like Mackenzie. Yeah, she seems sweet. She's very sweet. Very fucking traumatized. Disgustingly traumatized. But the problem with her is that she comes from one of those families. So they're born into it. That's what I was trying to explain with the Baldwin family. And what the hell is going on with Alec Baldwin's wife? Hilaria. Lady, your alter personality. Do we not know that she's MK Ultra'd? Hilaria Baldwin? Can you not see that? Can you not look at Hilaria Baldwin and look at her and say she has been systematically, ritually traumatized? She thinks she's that person. Madonna and her British accent and 10 kids. There's that. She does look stunning, though. I'll give her that. Alec Baldwin comes from the Baldwin brothers. Comes from the Baldwins. That's a family. Mackenzie Phillips comes from that family. That's why that happened. Ryan O'Neal. Don't make me start. Do not make me start. So they cut. No. China Phillips. Let's call her Hillary. I know. Hilaria. I'm like, people say that. Lady, she has a split personality. She's not a split. Yes, and he pimped her out to the friends. Mick Jagger taking him up on it. If you're fucking Mick Jagger, like, you are ugly, okay? You're not attractive, but you're very charismatic and you can dance and sing. But if you look at him dance, he's kind of doing a demon dance. I still like Mick Jagger. It's unfortunate that I like the Rolling Stones, and I apologize profusely. Anyway, problem is for a man to think that's okay, and you will hear men say, well, she looks older than 15. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What? I see. Is that your thing? How about this? How about if there's 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, 40 years between you and somebody who you think looks of age, you just go date somebody your own age. Don't be dating decades down. Don't be fucking doing that. Because there's something fucking wrong with you. You can't deal with women your own age. Oh, but you're different. You're so mature. The only reason the young woman is mature is because she comes from trauma. You know what I'm saying? She's traumatized. Got it? Get it? You understand? Yeah. Anyway, Ashton on his video saying about Hillary Duff, okay, was 15 at the time. And he's like, we're all waiting for her to turn 18. Are we, Ashton? Why? Why are we doing that, Ashton? Why are we waiting for her to turn 18? Why? And the Olsen twins. He fucking said that. He fucking said that. Okay. If you were my son, I'd tell you to shut your fucking mouth and keep it to your damn self. Was conceived on acid trip and lived with Jack Nicholson with her cool mom. Yeah, if she lived with Jack Nicholson, then she was abused. Nicholson's girls were clients of mine. Jack's clients. Working girls were clients of mine. He beats them and then pays for their surgery. He don't like women. He does not like women. I understand not liking women and I understand not liking men in this society. But look at, she's trying. They're demonic. They're possessed. Jack Nicholson, I'm thinking like, huh? Extremely creepy. Extremely creepy. The only reason that China Phillips would be living with, if she was conceived on LSD, that doesn't mean much because, well, okay, I don't know. If you're having sex and you're high on LSD and somebody gets pregnant, I don't know that that's going to affect the baby. If you're doing LSD throughout the whole, does this, oh yeah, Charlie Sheen, again, yes, he does. Again, yes. Yes, we know about Charlie Sheen. We have some of his people, and I used to work those parties. He wasn't beating anyone at the parties, though. Yeah, of course, Britney Spears. When I was looking, I posted a video of Prince, which I found so fascinating. I love Prince. And Prince is another one. I had Prince's clients, Prince's girlfriends as clients, some of them. Anyway, when you look at Prince and he's playing the guitar, I absolutely love Prince. He's magnificent. But you can see him going in and out of the body. So I posted that on Instagram and I posted it for that reason, like Britney Spears. Once they go in and out so much, it's really, really, really hard to block your body, block your body. They come in and out. So you can see Prince. The face movements are so interesting to me. Alcohol fetal syndrome, Amy, absolutely. That's drinking throughout the whole pregnancy. That's drinking throughout the entire pregnancy. If you conceive, conceive means the day you got the egg fertilized. If you conceive, okay, that's not the same thing, okay? That's not the same thing. Because you're not continuing to do it. So I can see people being drunk and high on conception day because people are having sex and they're not thinking they're going to get pregnant. Yeah, of course. Angelica Houston looks at Christopher Walken. Christopher Walken. Christopher Walken. Like, who knows what's there? Christopher. Hi from Canyon Country. Oh my God. Hi. Christopher Walken. Get it? Walken. I literally saw somebody talking about Christopher Walken, Natalie Wood, and yeah, good. I'm glad he has dementia. You should have, but see, here's the thing. I think about this. This is what I think about. Okay, wait, I'm jumping the gun. Angelica Houston always looked like a man to me. No offense. She looks male. She really looks male. So she could have very easily been like they do in those families and no one knows. I don't know. I'm not starting that rumor, but she's always looked really, really, really physically masculine to me. Not just a little bit, but really, it's movie film festival in Toronto. Oh, nice, Anthony. Is it going good down there, or are they just taking over the sidewalks like they do? Thank you for that. Yeah, they look. I met someone that went into. She does look very, very masculine. Like when you look at her, she looks masculine. Sorry, but it's true. She does look male. I can't help it. She always, and Glenn Close too. So yes, B. Arthur as well. She is a dude. Okay, yeah, because she looks at her neck. Looks at like I don't like my aging neck, but it's like a huge neck. Anyway, that's all fine. I'm not even talking really. I'm just saying as she gets older, she looks like it. But when you look at, yeah, I jumped ship on that. So I listen to these young TikTokers and they are releasing information about Natalie Wood, Robert Wagner, and Christopher Walken. We already know what happened there. We knew what happened years ago. And everybody applauds Michael Douglas's, what's his name? His father, Spartacus. What is that piece of shit's name? He's dead now. Spartacus. What the hell is his name? You know, the whole rumor all the way around is he raped Natalie Wood. What the hell is that? Kirk Douglas. Like, what, Kirk Douglas, are you doing? Like, that's coming from her family. But yet we applaud this man and he gets away with it for years. And that poor girl drowns because she catches her husband doing what they do in showers, okay? That's what she catches him doing. And Christopher Walken knows it. So Christopher walk in, and then poor Natalie gets drunk and steps off a boat or accidentally was elbowed off the boat. Something along those lines. And she's come into it. So they're born into these families. So when you look at somebody like China Phillips and she's raised in a family and you're saying they live with Jack Nicholson, this is Illuminati shit. And if you don't want to call it Illuminati, call it Luciferian. If you don't want to call it Luciferian, call it elite families. And when you and I start to feel a little bit sorry for them when I see this week I'm doing a video. Good, Anthony, I will listen to the Ozempic. When I look at somebody like Jack Nicholson and they talk about his mother really being his sister and a lesbian and all of this agendized shit, right? And they talk about all of that what happened to him. I feel, okay, I hate these people. I hate Ashton. I hate Danny Masterson. I hate Scientology. I applaud Leah Remini. As I said, Leah Remini's half-sister was my roommate when I was stripping in Florida. She had a half-sister, Christiana, and she was my roommate from the dad's side, I believe. Anyway, my point is these people are born into families. It's like being born, when you mention that you need to stop. When you mention well, putting a gerbil up your ass is like bestiality and they love that shit. Yeah, Leah Remini. Yeah. But when you understand Jack Nicholson, his mind has been fragmented. Britney Spears is not going to make it through her life without, fracturing her mind. Her mind is fractured. So, Oprah is full of shit. She sits out there and she's like, we open an organization. Don't give your money to Oprah or The Rock or any of these people. Never donate to them. Go out in your neighborhood and do something. Danny Masterson, yeah, I don't know why he got so much time because they don't really care if they murder and rape children. Like, nobody cares. We care, but we're peasants. So the other people don't really care. Or they would be stopping child porn. How come that clown in the White House, the person in the White House, and the other clown before him, Republican clown, Democratic clown, I don't care which clown, how come, hi you want to come out? I know. How come either one of those clowns, nobody's stopping trafficking or child porn? But we got to have medicine. We got to have this. We got to have that. Why? Why don't you stop child porn? Why don't you motherfuckers stop child porn? Straight up, stop it. Stop child trafficking. Biden, fucking make a bill for child trafficking. Tell every person who child traffics that they are going to have their businesses shut down, that they are going to be fined. They have to wear masks and they need to be put in jail. And you can inject them. Do not tell us that. Do not threaten us with that. Yeah, Josh Duggar, whatever. He's one of those families. When you look at the Mormon people that you're talking about, I know, right? The Oprah needs to be bitch slapped is what she needs. Clown world, reverse world. When you look at that those people where they found the little boy bound and he went to the neighbor's house. First off, that mother's a piece of shit because she's saying that 8 passengers, thank you. I never watched it. They're Mormon, you're in a cult. You're Scientologist, you're in a cult. Why do we have respect for John Travolta doing his Mason sign with his wife, whatever, with his hand? Why do we have respect for these people? If you're dumb enough to go into Scientology, you're in a fucking cult. If you're dumb enough to go into Mormonism, you're in a cult. Why are we, I'm sorry. Sorry, come after me. It's a cult. It's not right. But what she did in court, so that woman has a YouTube channel where she talks about the abuse she does on an ongoing basis and no one shuts her down. I mention Danny Masterson and I get attacked. I mention Anne Heche and I get attacked. For what? Lady, you're talking about abusing your children. And then, okay, and then when she gets into court, she blames the 7-year-old for molesting everybody in his family. First of all, lady, if he is doing that, it's because you let your husband do it to him, or you let your girlfriend's boyfriend, or you sold him out to the church. And if he was watching porn at age 3, like she fucking said this in court, I'm sorry, aren't you the parent, you mental patient, you piece of shit? So you need to go to jail for 30 years. I'm okay with Danny Masterson getting out after 15. That lady needs to go for 55 years. She don't ever need to get out of court, okay? She doesn't need to get out of court. We're dealing with children with her, and if her son is doing that, where's he learning it from? And Josh Duggar, whatever his name is, porn addict, sex addict, molester. That's learned in the fucking family. What are you even talking about? Why are we acting like it's not? It's fucking learned in the family. It's learned in the family. What are we? Catholic Church is a cult. Catholic Church. All these churches are called. Who runs around in robes kicking all the fucking women out? Why are you wearing a robe? Why are you diddling boys? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? It's fine. There are good priests. There are good Mormons. There are good whatever. Scientology isn't even a religion. It's a tax shelter, okay? It's a tax shelter. Yeah, it is hard not to say. These people are abusing children, and they go through churches. That's Summer Wells. That's a church thing, okay? That's a church thing. That little girl is missing. That's a fucking church thing. God does not require a building and people to preach to you. God does not require that. God requires you to know that he exists. And the reason they use church is to satiate the masses and tell you, you're a good person. Say some Hail Marys after you murder them, the mafia, aka example. And then you're going to go and what? What's going to happen? What's going to happen to you after you go? What's going to happen? Yeah, I know, right? Robes make. Why the fuck is with the robes? What is with all the people in England wearing fucking wigs on the church? Like, who are you people? Who are you people? Who are you? Stop. It's just bullshit. It's just bullshit. But that family, what she said about her son, she's actually blaming a child and she had him taped up. Here's the thing, Mormon lady. You fucking should never be counseling. And then they go into her partner. So I don't know which one had the kid. There's the chubby one and the skinny one. Sorry to make that analogy. Anyway, whichever one has a consulting company, okay? I love all your colors, Rita. She's got every hand color. So whichever one had the consulting company, you know, they're going, oh, you know, you can't go to an unlicensed life coach. That's my point with life coaching. That's my fucking point. Okay, the skinny one had the kids. That woman should never get out of jail. Never. No one listened to her other kids. And if your son is doing what you said he did in court, which is disgusting and you're a liar, he's being molested by somebody else in the house that you let in the house, or you took him to church and let the group do whatever, because that's what they do. Okay? And now you're getting caught and you're like a deer in the headlight. If that's what you actually think, taping him in his room and not feeding him is doing what? As opposed to getting him help and therapy like a parent. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Right? What are you doing? You need to go away. Yeah, tithing thing, 10% of your earnings a year. Yeah, I know. Here, and I do give money away. I give money away to whom I feel that I know in my life. That's who I give money away to. Stop. Sorry, I had to swat her in the butt. That's what I had to do. The family supposedly didn't keep quiet. Yes, they did. The kids tried, Billy Joe. They did. But who's helping them? What is going on? What is happening? Exactly. What on earth is happening? Klaus Schwab. He should shut the fuck up too. Just start telling these people to shut up. When somebody says vote, tell them to fuck off. No, don't vote. You know why? Until they get a person, a man or woman for the people, by the people, which means they should not all be billionaires running our country because they're paying off. Yeah, the Red Shoe Club. Exactly. That's why your kids, let's see. Police cordon off crime scene, the I-5 overpass. Let's see. Citizens app. Yeah, I know. Bruce Springsteen. Yep, he's one too, and here's why. Okay, I don't know myself, but I had a client. She knows who she is. I'm not outing her in case she's watching. She was a mistress to Bruce. I'm talking 30 years ago, and she told me he was sold out. You hear through the grapevine who is sold out, so you know. Anyway, I mean, why would he be famous? Just saying. Sorry. Yeah. Close to Spokane, Washington. Hi, Spokane. I love that, Casey. Spokane. I love it. Coeur d'Alene, myself. There you go. A whole bunch. Up and down. Now she's over here on my light causing trouble. She was trying to sniff the light. What you doing, Mew? See her? She was just looking at the light. She's going to jump up and attack it. I hate Bruce Springsteen's music. Oh, I'm the average guy. No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. He canceled a month worth of concerts for stomach ulcer. Who? No, voting doesn't matter. Voting, and for some, 8 passengers. Yeah, Bruce can't sing. No, he just shouts. He shouts and wears jeans and blathers on about America. Where is he now? I hate my divorce life, but thank you for asking. Just when you're a woman over 50, nothing good's happening, right? You're just by yourself. You're by yourself. That's it. You're just by yourself for life. That's all you are. I know some women date. It's not my thing. So my divorce has been really, yes, I feel it's a soul trap. Yeah, my divorce has been really, I'm by myself. I don't, and I miss my family, which I'm peaceful. I miss my family. I miss my Jason. I miss my Kenna. I miss my Lila, and I miss Little Meadow. I just met Little Meadow. She's only 2 months old. But I miss them. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Men just, I was only productive to be productive. My value is great as a person, but there's, no, I would never take ayahuasca. No, thank you. Thank you not. Hell no. Yeah, my muffin is dead. She said her muffin's locked. I'm like, mine's dead. It's on strike. Yeah, people say he's great in concert. Yeah. It's just funny. No one fucking cares about, no one cares. No one cares. I don't date. I would never date. I would never go on a dating app. I wouldn't even really talk to anyone to date them, quite frankly, because everybody looks at it in a certain way. And I don't know what to say. Yes, Jason. I thought you were talking about my Jason. I'm like, why isn't my Jason? But you're talking about Jason that was on here that was having bad thoughts. Yeah, I hope he's okay too. I'm 39ing. Yeah, I can't. I mean, my life's done. When you're in your, I know people live a long time. My life is literally Jason, Kenna, and Lila and Meadow, and that's about it, and hiking, and Paigey. That's my life. Oh, God, Peaches died. I'm sorry. That's how old Tulip was when she died, friend. Took ayahuasca and thought yeah, I'm not doing ayahuasca. No, I know better. I'm not doing it. I want to go through that undying part. I already do that without any drugs. Yeah, that's it for me. I'm just here to do that, and I'm going to try to continue what Keith would have wanted me to do. Yeah, that's it. 33 years. Oh my goodness. Yes, exactly. Yes. Yeah, no interest in dating whatsoever. I know. Peaches was 16. That's a nice life. Tallulah, come here. Look, she's causing trouble. Are you causing trouble? Oh, you're causing trouble. I kissed Tallulah on the lips. She gets really mad. She does not like being kissed on the lips. Look, you're on camera, Lou. Look, you're on camera. You wanted to bug me. Here you are. Okay, bye. I can't do that for too long. I loved ayahuasca. It was beautiful. No, thank you. I've been in oh my God, menopause. Jesus. I have COVID. You're not, but oh my God, Mickey, I can imagine. Yeah, Lou is cute, huh? Yeah, well, she's pissed off because I'm on here. They get pissed off. No, I don't really like the cat in my bed because I'm so allergic, but it's 100 degrees out, so I have the air conditioner on and it comes from the living room into the bedroom. So yeah. Could you be pregnant? And you're like, God, no. The cobwebs are blocking it. Yeah, it's funny. Some of these women, they date and keep dating in their 50s. And to me, that just says, I need a man. And you don't. You should want to have a friend, I guess, but once you take on the toxic, I don't know. Anne Heche mentioned that to me, and I think there's more with Jimmy Fallon, and I'm quite sure it's a toxic work environment. They're on TV, they're on camera. We're supposed to look at them like they're gods. Then they act like little fucking gods, right? So yeah, the last date. Oh my God, October 96. Jesus. Yeah. The last date I had was with John, and that was in 87. So that's the last date I went on, and I just stayed with him all the way along. Yeah, I haven't had a break my entire life. It is too much, Starry Night. Yeah, definitely. I got itchy from the cat in my face. Yeah, she's on ice. I thought menopause. Yeah, let's see. I'm 52, happily single. I'm not happy about it. I didn't want a divorce, John Ramsey. Oh my God. I met him through another person. He got scared of me. Do tell, Anthony. You could read him, huh? You know why he's scared of you? Because you're of God. No, I think she's dead. But I know she didn't burn. No, I don't want to be a sugar. I cannot give money. I had a friend and he took money from his girlfriend, and I'm like, dude, what the fuck are you doing taking money from a woman? As soon as he told me that, I'm like, I can't talk to you again. You're a man. Like, you're not even married to this woman and you're taking large chunks of money. Like, no, you're a fucking player and you're probably gay. Like, that's no. Not that there's anything wrong with that. But if a man needs a sugar mama, he's probably gay. Who else is going to do that? Gigolo. Yeah, I can't. No. Hot flashes. Acupuncture works great. Yeah, picture of you next to Keithy. Yes, it's next to my obsidian. Yeah, that's a little artist did that in Canada. Yeah, I just can't. If a man takes money from a woman, I'd have no respect for you. I think that, I'm sorry, I have no respect for you. If I have to pay for my own shit, you should have to pay for your own shit. Amy thinks it's bleh. Yes, narcissists will take money. Absolutely. You got to know him better. Okay, and what did you think? No, he's not a man. A man has to make his own money. Even if you don't have money, make your own. Yes, the hormones are changing. I don't do anything for my hormones. The only thing I do is acupuncture, saunas, and exercise. Let's see, me. Oh my God, you don't need to get married because you have kids. No, don't do that. Don't do that. If you don't have the desire to get married, why the hell would you get married for a child? You can raise your children and their dad needs to be present. If he's not fucking present, then he's not fucking present. That's a him issue and he wouldn't be in a marriage. Just because you marry them, oh my God, then you're stuck with them in the same home. No. Hi, Bobby. Hi. I'm almost going off. Poor Bobby comes in when I'm just about leaving. My wife's friend does business. Hi, Bobby. Bobby, thank you. Oh, hi there, retired stunt woman. I wish I could be a stunt woman. Nah, I would hurt myself. That takes a lot of skill. I can barely walk out the door in heels without tripping. Yes, black cohosh. Yes, the hemorrhaging part just before you go into menopause. Yeah, don't bring strange men around your children, because men who want to date women with children want to, do bad things to the children for the most part. Man should not be taking a woman's money. Hi, been looking at the fat Russians. Bobby and I have been doing face. Oh God. Okay, so we've been doing facial recognition stuff to look for those people on Keith's crime scene thing. I put one in and I got all this fucked up porn, and I was like, oh my God, I can't get a date. You guys can't get dates, but apparently there's a certain market for this type of looking woman, and it's porn. What the actual hell? I think I want to have salmon for dinner. Once you're 50, you need to be free and travel the world. Yeah, I'd like to travel the mountains to hike. I wish I'm not married. I was independent. I'd not married. Yeah, I wanted my children, so I married. It was pretty hard for me being married. And I still get comments. Like last night, the ex-husband's like, well, he's going to kill me. He's like, well, people don't like it when you talk so much about like personal shit and Keith. And I'm like, I'm going to keep talking about Keith. Like, I'm sorry. I really am. So he's like, well, I said, who's commenting? And he's like, a lot of people. A lot of people. I'm like, well, they can get the fuck off my page then. I don't care. Like, go. Who's stopping you? Don't let that door hit you on the ass. I'm sure there's good people in Hollywood, but it ain't Ashton Kutcher. I know, they just don't like talking about my family, and they act like I'm saying something stupid. I'm simply telling the truth. If you don't like what I'm saying, you shouldn't have fucking done what you did or said what you said. I don't know what to say. If you don't like it, I'm sorry. I still love you. I still hang out with you. I mean, like, get over it. It's probably other family members of the female persuasion. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to talk about Keith shit. I'm going to talk about whatever the fuck I want. And if you don't like it, get in my face. Tell me to my face who you are. And then we're going to go at it. Sorry. I've lost my mind. Thank you, guys. I'm sorry. Oh, God. Wait. I'm sorry. Yeah, when you get to be in your 50s, both your parents are dead, probably. I love talking about my children. I'm so happy for Jason and Kenna and Lila and Meadow and Baby Jack. Baby Jack get a little bit of a separation anxiety. If anybody has any info on how to stop the beagle from getting separation anxiety, it would be so appreciated. Yeah, get off my show. I'm not at the network anymore. I'm not at the network. I do not have to listen to you. But it's so funny because I think someone must have said it to John, because he's like, yeah, maybe stick to your Anne Heche videos and things like that, not your personal. No, God forbid you talk about yourself. We're all in the shame of it. Well, don't be a fucking bitch ass and I won't talk about you butter tarts. Oh my God. Oh, don't worry about it. Yeah, I'm going to talk about what I want to talk about. Okay, superficial cuticle surgery. You cutting your cuticles? Baby, nickname, I don't know. I'm going to call her the little jazz musician. I love butter tarts. I should call her my little butter tart. Yummy, yummy. I know they try to control you, and it's always like they don't want you talking about it. Well, people tell me. Who? What people? What fucking people? What people? Same. What people? Yeah, I love being a grandma. It's the best. I love seeing the babies. I really really loved seeing all the little babies yesterday. I know they all lie. Like, fuck off. I live my life. I'm going to talk about it. If you were a cunt to me in this life, I'm going to fucking say it. If you try to manipulate me, I'm going to mention it. If you fucking smiled at my face and did shit behind my back, I'm going to mention it. I can see what you're doing. I hear it, and then that's it. I'm going to mention it. So don't fucking do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. You made me leave my marriage after 36 years because you wouldn't shut your fucking mouth. That's just it. I forgave you. Hopefully you forgave me. And I love my children. And I want to be around my grandkids. That's all I want. That's it. Yeah. That's it. I don't know if you're any thoughts on the Delphi arrest? Yeah, there's something else. There's something else on that. I don't know about those. No, he is nice. We had fun at the baby shower. He's great. It's just sometimes he says stupid shit. He always makes me feel, and it could be me, but he always makes me feel when I tell him something in my private life, which, yes, I know what you're all going to say. He's always like, yeah, well, I saw that, and you can't really trust this, and you can't really. And so I feel undermined in every single relationship. I don't like feeling like that, but I feel undermined. So you have to really watch who you tell shit to. But it's Valentine. Valentine never. Empty. I know how you feel. So you got to exercise. That'll make you feel better. Get a cat. You will never be empty. I know. She's like a little shadow. She's like a wombat. But I think when people make you feel like you being you is a problematic because people don't like it, and it's this arbitrary, people don't like what you say, people don't like this. I'm already divorced. People don't like that. It's like, okay, but like, why are they telling you? Tell them to shut the fuck up. Like, there. Bobby has big tiger kitties. Yeah, I think it's them. They don't like me talking. And if someone complains to him, he has no control. Whoever's complaining to John, you have no control over me. If you want to come to my face, I'll punch you in the face because I think I know who you are. So come talk to me. Come on. Come on. Why am I divorced? Jesus, I can't go into that again. I'm just going to say, I ranted on that too much. It doesn't matter. I was married 36 years. I get a fucking gold medal and a star because it wasn't the right circumstance for me. It wasn't the right circumstance. That's just simple. So I did comment on Danny Masterson. I hate being on the rag. I haven't heard that in years. You are funny. Oh, God. Going commando without being attacked. Yeah. It is passive aggressive. It's meant to make me feel, but one thing I did learn from my marriage, no, the nose piercings don't hurt at all. They're my favorite and they don't hurt. And I put more on my face. I like my face so much better and my body so much better with tattoos and piercings. I did not, and I hated 22, married 22, divorced 19. I got you. I get you. I'll tell you something. I hated being called the girl next door. You have good looks. You have classic looks. I fucking hated it. I hated it. So I don't know why I waited so long to pierce and tattoo myself, except that, yes, Dead Ringer, me too. My body is colorful and I'm happy to see my arm. And I love my piercings. It's the best face of my, good for you, Amy, a treadmill. Did you buy that deer treadmill? I love them because I don't look like a classic person. Like, I know people were complimenting me when they said that. And John used to always say, you look like, what's her name? Oh my God, I forgot her name. Who was Princess of Monaco? Grace Kelly. He's like, you have a classic look like Grace Kelly. And I just was like, fuck you. I hate it. Why do you say that? I just didn't like that. So yeah, she's taking her bath. So I just really enjoy seeing myself. It is better than being called a whore. Oh my God, yes. No, but I mean, yes, you will rip it out. This happened to this right here. These are inflamed. I do look like Barbara Eden. I do not look like a classic girl next door. I look like Barbara Eden. Thank you. Younger Barbara Eden. No offense to her older, but yeah, younger. But no, it used to, when they say the girl next door, that used to piss me off. That's not a compliment. I don't want to be the girl next door. I want to be me. And I'm my spitting image of my real mom. Exactly. Never, exactly. I love being tattooed. I see why people do it. I love I Dream a Genie too. Yeah, our deceased loved ones really with us? Yeah, they are, Abby. They really are. They really are. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. No, but I'm just saying, we think we're complimenting people sometimes. I don't know what Billy Joe said. Billy Joe, chat is going super duper fast. Yeah, tell me what you just said, Billy Joe. I don't know. Yes, we are ready. September, October. Barbara Eden Younger. Yes, you are not. Yeah. Well, they think they're complimenting you and they're putting a label on you. Okay, I was trying to update you. Oh, shit. Shit. Here. I had told you a few months before. Okay, fuck. Billy Joe. Oh, yes. Oh, my God. Billy Joe, 131. You and me are the same weight. You go, girl. That's incredible. Incredible. Tell everybody on here how you did it. You got your first tattoo yesterday. Did it hurt, Christine? Yes, it did. Yeah. Dude. I know, I'm thinking of that too. I want a tattoo for body. You know, I was thinking of putting my will. Sloan, I get lots of compliments about my tattoos. I love them. You know what? I was thinking of putting my will like on the back here. So that's my last will and testament. You mother effers won't get it. The girl next door. Yeah, the girl next door is just bland. I mean, any way to like, but that's fine if you look like it. I didn't think it. I'm doing some cocaine tonight. Okay, be careful about that. It might hurt your heart, but you can do what you want. Anybody else watch Cocaine Bear? I had the misfortune of watching that. It was pretty funny, but are our loved ones disappointed in us? No, I think they're just rooting for us to get the hell off this. Gastric bypass, good dieting, exercising, you reverse diabetes. Bravo, Billy Joe. Just bravo. Overall, you took the choice to do it. So I watched Cocaine Bear, okay? Good for you. Cocaine Bear. That acting, they were chewing up the scenery all across that movie. I think that Ashton and Mia are pieces of shit, okay? That's what I think. You're garbage. You got caught, you garbage ass human beings. You're garbage. Sorry. The guy's busted. He raped 2 women, if not more, probably many more. And you're writing bullshit about he's going to be a good father. He has a daughter. He's never going to be a good father. When the daughter grows up, he's okay with someone raping her because he raped adult women, drugged them. Nah. And Scientology covered it up. Yeah, that's not religion. That's fucking complicit in abuse. Yeah, how do you get rid of bat wings? I don't know, James. I got them starting. I figured I'm just going to keep tattooing and we'll see. My mom is 120. Super prissy with her way. So funny. Yes, I'm just about to leave because I'm just about to get my dinner and I don't want to eat too late, but I want to keep eating. Ash and Mia. Yeah, of course they have an here. Okay, keep this in mind. Y'all, let's keep this in mind. Their good deeds outweigh their bad deeds. So they hide under philanthropical things like Oprah, and The Rock, and they do things for charity. Look what I did for charity. I'm a good person because you people believe that shit. It's hidden in plain sight. Their charities are always designed to give them a shit ton of money back or to procure what they want to have happen. Right? So salmon is always for dinner tonight, or eggs, or a shake, but I really want salmon. Anyway, those 2 children, yeah, exactly. So they open a charity and go, look at me, I'm so good. You're not fucking good. You're not Ashton Kutcher. You're stupid and fucking, as my little Jason would say when he's 3. You are stupid and you are fucking. He threw those words at me. It was really cute. I don't think Meadow's going to be like that. But anyway, that's what they do. Their good deeds, that's part of Luciferianism. Their good deeds outdo their bad. And they're not doing good deeds for God. They're doing good deeds for their God, because they figure if they murder somebody over here and they do all of this back, it atones for the murder. It doesn't. And the reason somebody like Bill Clinton doesn't care who's sucking his dick at age 20 in the White House when he's 2 decades older than her, fucking creep-ass president, while Hillary's watching. Hillary, do what you want, but she's 20. And then you hang her out to dry. But then if you go back and you read JFK Jr.'s magazine, she's in there describing herself as a fucking pizza at age 9 and being tossed around as a party pizza. So read into that what you will. So when you look at things like that, you have to understand the reason Bill Clinton didn't care about who was sucking his weenie was because he comes from that family and his daughter is already involved in that. So it's normal to them. It is not normal to us. It is not normal to us. That's why they, Ashton and Mila, act like that. Oh, we're sorry. Are you? No, you're not. They act like that, but what it really is, okay, is they come in from that group and they are born into those families. And that's what they do. So he does not care if he does Monica Lewinsky and who does his daughter. You understand? Because as a father, I'd be like, I don't want no one hurting my kid, so I'm going to stop this. But they don't stop. Are you playing with my bills? Are you playing trouble back there? So anyway, they think that if they do it in their families anyway. That's what they do. They also said they were not. Oh yeah, we're not going to leave our children. Well, aren't you just spectacular, you piece of shit? Why do I care what you leave your children? Why do I care what you leave your children? I do not care. Don't tell me you're not. And you know why they say that? So that you'll follow in suit and leave all your money to one of their charities so that they can go on doing more dick sucking. Yeah, because they're the ones sucking the dick. Everything in this world that they do to corrupt you, your family, and your life. And Marie Osmond's another one. Who's dead in her family? The adopted kid. The adopted kid. That's the kid that died. Do you know why? Because he could be that way because he's adopted and therefore doesn't care. Yes, Ashton has a twin who he's not nice to. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I know. They always say that. Oh, you're not going to bring up. John yelled at me because I said Marilyn Monroe was murdered. I'm like, how do you not know that? How the fuck do you not know that? How do you not know that? I knew that at 10. Like, what is wrong with you? Are you that delusional? Nobody likes Ashton. Well, I'm sure. Yes, his brother, he is nice. No, he's not nice to his disabled brother. That's not true from behind the scenes. Yeah, that's actually not true. I'm not there, so neither one of us know, but from somebody who knows him personally, that's not what I've been told. Good. I'm glad you don't put up with shit. I'm trying not to put up with shit. I got to set boundaries everywhere. Karate chops. Of course she was murdered, but John doesn't like me saying it. He's like, you have to watch what... He's another one. Everybody's afraid of what you say. You know what? No, I'm going to say it. Nick Carter, of course he is. Of course he is. Of course he is. I think his twin... Yes, his twin is special needs. Yes, exactly. Exactly. Yep, they adopted 2 kids. Exactly. Exactly. Well, they got... Yeah, when you adopt... That's it, adoption. Adoption is the... I can't. I guess if you're in a crack house out on the street, it's better to have a good family than a bad one. But the fact that we teach young mothers that adoption is okay rather than taking them in, family-wise, is atrocious. Yes, of course he knows what happened. Of course. All right, you guys, I must go because my little stomach... overfed stomach is hungry again. Wants more cake, but won't eat more cake, but wants more cake. He's going to eat salmon instead. That's all. Okay, bye, you guys. Peace out, everybody. From me and Mew. Thank you, guys. Bye.